Thousands of years ago, there was a civilization, a group of indigenous people who lived in what is now known as North America. This civilization is extinct due to reasons only known by the people themselves, as they seem to vanish from this world with no trace. This community of indigenous people had their own language, culture, and history that was completely unique. They believed in the mighty spirits of their ancestors. They guided the people, they gave meaningful names to the children, and taught the elders the orders of honor. The three orders were the most important teachings the elders of the village gave to their people. The elders told their people to respect the privacy of others, to remain loyal to their friends, and to keep the promises they make. The people who did not follow the orders were not punished by the spirits or the elders. Their punishments came from the consequences of their actions. The orders were not created to be minded, they were created to protect the people. Among the spirits of the ancestors, there were also spirits of darkness that came when the people would not follow the orders of honor. The people feared these spirits because they caused horrible things to happen. In the village, a baby girl was born, and the ancestors gave her the name Nutcha, meaning the enlightened. Her parents believed this name was a great honor, and she was going to bring them happiness. They knew not of the anguish she would also bring them. Nutcha grew up to have many friends, and was taught the orders of honor like everyone else in the village. However, as she grew up, she began to forget the orders of honor, and no longer found them important. One of Nutcha's friends was going to be married, to a man that Nutcha was in love with. Her friend did not know of her love, but Nutcha still grew jealous and angry, and though she promised her friend to go to her wedding, she decided to refuse to attend. Nutcha still grew angry, and in her most angry decided to find a way to break up her friend and her future husband. The dark spirits heard of Nutcha's broken promise, and her plan to betray her friend. When Nutcha began to listen to her friend's conversations, the dark spirits only grew more powerful. As Nutcha listened, she hoped to hear unhappiness between her friend and her love. She, however, was disappointed, for they seemed to be deeply in love and never spoke a harsh word to each other. Nutcha began to come to her senses. She wanted to leave them be, but the dark spirits would not allow it, and they forced her jealousy to grow. She became completely irrational, and she found a way to separate them forever. One night, while her love slept, Nutcha snuck into his camp and used Jormian berries to put him into a deep sleep. She then used ropes and a wood board to drag him into the smooth, flowing river. She pushed him into the river on top of the board and watched him as he gently floated away, unaware of the eyes watching. Nutcha's friend watched as her love was pushed down the river, never to be seen again. As Nutcha watched, she felt the dark spirits leave her, and they were transported to the friend. Filled with fury and darkness, Nutcha's friend came from the shadows and attacked her. The people of the village heard the commotion, and they were led by the elders to the shore of the mighty river. Nutcha was standing over her friend and was screaming for forgiveness from the spirits. Her friend felt the life leaving her body, and with one final grasp at peace, she rolled into the river to join her love. The elders of the village still tell the story of Nutcha to the young. For after that night, Nutcha joined the spirits of the ancestors because she could not live with what the dark spirits had caused. They tell it as a warning to be careful of dark spirits and not to let them make you forget your honor.